Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches: Minnesota Timberwolves versus Denver Nuggets and Memphis Grizzlies versus Sacramento Kings, which are happening on Thursday, May 13, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out my Patreon in the link down below. My new Patreon is a way for me to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I am going to start off by talking about Minnesota Timberwolves versus Denver Nuggets match. Michael Porter and Nikola Jokic each scored 30 points to lead Denver to a 117-112 victory over Charlotte. Porter was 12 of 18 from the field, including 6 of 10 from three-point range, and Jokic hit 16 of 17 shots from the free throw line. Jokic also added 11 rebounds and 6 assists. Denver shot 49.4% from the field and hit 22 of 26 free throw attempts, 84.6%. Minnesota outscored Detroit by 10 in the first quarter and had a 22-point halftime lead as they rolled to a 119-100 victory over the Pistons. Karl Anthony Towns scored 28 points and grabbed 8 boards, hitting 10 of 19 shots to lead Minnesota. Anthony Edwards added 22 points and D'Angelo Russell reported a double-double with 10 rebounds and 15 points. Minnesota shot 45.9% from the field, but only 29.2% from the three-point range. The Nuggets have a solid group thanks to Jokic and Porter, but Minnesota is coming alive now that their young stars are healthy and are able to remain on the court. This is not the Timberwolves team we saw early in the season, who was losing almost every night. Even then, they were playing tough while Towns and Russell were out. Now, they have both of their youngsters back and are winners of 6 of their last 9 games as a result. My betting advice for that game is to pick the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Sacramento Kings are trying to avoid tying an NBA record this season by missing the playoffs for the 15th consecutive season. The Buffalo Braves/San Diego/Los Angeles Clippers currently hold the record of 15 from 1977 to 1991. The Kings still have a shot to break that streak this season, but they are on life support right now. Sacramento comes into play on Thursday tied for 12th place in the NBA's Western Conference, 2.5 games behind the San Antonio Spurs for 10th place, which would get them into the play-in tournament. The Spurs have 4 games remaining this season. The Kings lost the season series to San Antonio 2-1, so the only path to the postseason for Sacramento is for them to win their remaining 3 games, the Spurs to go 0-4, and the New Orleans Pelicans, who are tied with the Kings and hold the tiebreaker, to lose one of their remaining 3 games. It's not ideal, but, given their history, having a shot at the playoffs in the final week of the regular season is something to get excited about for Kings fans. The Kings have won 6 of their last 7 games to put themselves in this position. The Memphis Grizzlies have won 3 straight games heading into the last 4 days of the regular season, and 4 of their last 5 games. They have already clinched a spot in the play-in tournament, but they still have some work to do. The Grizzlies are currently in 9th place in the Western Conference, just 1/2 game behind the Golden State Warriors for 8th place. 8th versus 9th place makes a big difference in this season's play-in tournament, since the winner of the 7 versus 8 game automatically gets into the field of 8, while the 9 versus 10 winner has to win 2 games. Also, the loser of the 7/8 game gets a second chance to get into the quarterfinals. Golden State has just 2 games remaining this season, but the season finale on Sunday features Memphis versus the Warriors. These 2 teams have split their first 2 games this season, so that game could very well decide the 8th seed for the play-in tournament. The Grizzlies have won their 3 games during their winning streak by an average of 14.7 points per game. The Kings can't stop them defensively even if they had all of their players healthy. They couldn't stop anyone defensively this season, with the team allowing an average 117.5 points per game. If you're going to give up that many points, then the offense better be blowing up scoreboards like the star-studded Brooklyn Nets. The Kings will be without their leading scorer De'Aaron Fox and their third leading scorer, Harrison Barnes. That's a lot of offensive firepower that won't be there to match the intensity that's sure to come from the Ja Morant-led Grizzlies. The defensive effort from Memphis will be the story of this game as they cool the Kings' offense and deliver the early knockout. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Memphis Grizzlies. Terrence Davis led the team with 27 points on 9 of 15 shooting off the bench. Buddy Hield and Delon Wright each scored 21 points, while Maurice Harkless chipped in with 15 points and 3 blocks. As a team, the Kings shot 51% from the field and 19 of 39 from the three-point line as they struggled to get going in the first half, but they came to life with 41 points in the third quarter to lead by as many as 28 points. Ja Morant led the team with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Dillon Brooks added 22 points, while John Konchar chipped in with 18 points off the bench. As a team, the Grizzlies shot a healthy 57% from the field and 16 of 33 from the three-point line as they worked hard to take the narrow lead going into halftime, before they broke loose with 73 points in the second half to win comfortably in the end. Memphis outscored Dallas in each quarter in their rout of the Mavericks on Sunday, but they led by just 3 points at halftime. The second half was a whole different ballgame, as the Grizzlies won the second half 73-47 to run away with the game. Memphis placed 7 players in double figures in the game, as Ja Morant and Dillon Brooks scored 24 and 22 points, respectively. John Konchar came off the bench to add a career-high 18 points in the win. The Grizzlies shot 57.3% from the floor and 48.5% from three-point range, while they held Dallas to just 42.0% shooting from the floor. The Kings are 6-1 ATS in their last 7 road games and 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games overall. The Grizzlies are 12-5 ATS in their last 17 home games and 21-10 ATS in their last 31 games overall. The under is 6-1 in Kings' last 7 overall. The under is 35-16 in Grizzlies' last 51 home games. The Kings are 3-8 ATS in the last 11 meetings in Memphis and 5-2 ATS in the last 7 meetings. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.